Is it on? Yeah. Hey, y'all. Let me see. I ain't looking too crazy, y'all. I just woke up from a power nap. Have some tea. I want to get on here because this is what I kept hearing. This since yesterday. Since I was, while I was shaving my head yesterday, this is what I kept hearing in my head. And I didn't share it right away because I was just like, oh, okay. Y'all ready for it? I was hearing this. How did he say it? He'd be like, if I want to be free, I gotta be me. If I want to be free, I gotta be me. I'm kidding. Hey, so do y'all know who Bob Proctor is? Hopefully y'all do. Man, he's one of the greatest. He a GOAT. He put me in the mind of like a old school Tony Robbins. Like, you know what I mean? But his name was Bob Proctor, and that was something he used to say when I used to watch his seminars and stuff. When he would explain, here go good comparison. To me, he put me in the mind of these people like, never, what is his name? Never Goddard, and like Earl Nightingale. Who else? Earl Nightingale. You know them people, them think and grow rich people, and as a man thinketh. So to me, Bob Proctor, he kind of, I grew him in that category, so he's definitely a GOAT. But anyway, that's what he used to say. He said, if I want to be free, I gotta be me. So maybe somebody need to hear that. I don't know. And if me too. That's why I'm up on here. Let me tell you, I just woke up. I washed my face real quick. It was dry, but I was like, I just want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all and have some tea with y'all right quick. I walk the dog, so that's all good. Oh, and then just in case this is helpful, here's the songs that came in my head that was banging. So if y'all have a chance, go listen to these songs. Hopefully y'all got some good speakers with some nice bass subwoofer or something. So when I tell y'all these songs, if y'all have a chance to listen to them, it get be banging because they sound so good in my head. I had to go play them too. One second. I kept hearing that if I want to be free, I gotta be me. That's something Bob Proctor used to say. Because I guess he was living some facade, some lie. He wasn't living his life in truth. That's for sure. So that quote kept coming to mind. But here's the songs I kept hearing. Here go the song. Randomly, I started hearing this. What? Okay, y'all know who Denise Williams is? Got to be free. I started hearing that song. Then all of a sudden, I started hearing, whoa, oh, mercy, mercy me. Marvin Gaye. Think sing. And what else I was hearing? I'm unstoppable. I'm a Porsche with no brakes. That song. They just started coming y'all random after I got that little quote in my head that Bob Proctor used to say, if I want to be free, I gotta be me. Then all of a sudden these songs started coming in my head. What was another one? Just live your life. Hey, ain't got no time for no haters. That song. I wrote these down, y'all. Hold on. Did I tell you all of them? Let me see. Free, Marvin Gaye, Mercy, Mercy Me. Live Your Life. Yup. I'm Unstoppable by Sia. Then I started hearing this. Take me to church now. Shining your light. That song is still dope. I'm sorry. And then the very last song, that it might be a message in it. I don't know. So if you have time, go listen to it. Was that, y'all know, I think his name is Lou Ross. Literally, I was hearing, you'll never find as long as you live someone who loves you. I was tripping out, y'all. And these are all some good songs. I know they're from different genres, but they was right on time for me when I wanted to listen to them. So hopefully if y'all had time, go listen to them. And hopefully y'all got some good speakers and some good headphones. Because they just, if nothing else, even if it ain't no message in the words, it just feel good. They just sound good. Just the instrumental, the just coming through there. Oh, it feel good. So, but yeah, that's what I kept hearing, literally. I kept hearing it. If I want to be free, I gotta be me. So maybe that's something somebody else need to hear too. I don't know. Because Bob Proctor, he knew what he was talking about. Even though he passed on now, his word still is rumbling down here and popping in my head, my psyche. But yes. Anyway, hopefully y'all having a good night. And yeah, I'm hoping that you guys have a chance to go hear them songs, because them songs are banging. And now it's particularly the one that started out after I heard the Bob Proctor's voice, when how he used to say, "If I want to be free, I gotta be me." Then when that Denise Williams song popped in my head, how it just, oh, it just started, the music just, oh, it sounds so good. Y'all gotta hear that one. If y'all don't listen to nothing else, go listen to that. Got to be free. It's just, oh, you could just feel it. And that's what I wish for y'all. So whoever tune into this or whatever, I just wish for you to be free, be yourself. Don't be being destructive and an asshole and being a jerk. Because y'all know, when you got healing work to do. And being yourself is like actually some toxic shit. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, but even if you are toxic, accept yourself and be accountable for that and just work on it. Work on it. A lot of times toxic traits ain't stuff that's your fault. Toxic traits ain't necessarily your fault. It's shit you inherit and pick up from the folks you're around, or pain or trauma experiences where, they say if you don't reflect on that stuff and heal from it, sometimes you turn into the abuser. So even if you're toxic, accept yourself, love yourself either way, because you weren't born like that. So just take time to unlearn that stuff. And then you can accept yourself, forgive yourself, accept yourself, and just know, like, if you want to be free, you got to be yourself. You got to be yourself. And that's what I wish for y'all, for anybody who come across this. For me too, because it ain't easy. Yeah, I could just hear Denise. If I could play it right now, I just would play it for y'all. But it wouldn't even do no justice, because any music you play through here, it seems like the beats don't be, the bass don't be bassing. Y'all can't get it, so y'all got to play it on your own. But I'm going to try to list them in the description box, because they came through random. And y'all know I ain't lying, because them songs is not connected. Take Me to Church, all the way to Free, to I'm Unstoppable. Like, boy, them songs is all different genres, so they just be coming through. But it might be something that'll lift you up, straight up. Hopefully y'all had a good day, though. Anything good going on out there? How y'all doing today? Hi, God bless you too. Yeah, that song, Church, that song was a good song. I didn't know that song was like 10 years old. Take Me to Church. I love it, because it's like, if you know what he talking about. Like, you trying to be yourself, but you got to be reborn, renewed in the spirit and the mind, and be renewed in your mind. The Sword of Truth, like, that song is dope. I'm sorry. I like all kind of music, but maybe, and that's probably why I do, because I remember I used to get made fun of. Like, why you be listening to all that random stuff? Like, you listen to white folks music, and you listen, why you like, I like Lenny Kravitz, all that. But it's like, maybe the gift of that, I didn't know why, but maybe it was because now, as I'm looking at it, that whole variety of music that I used to listen to is a way for me to receive it and be able to share it when something comes through, in case somebody else, it's a message in it for somebody, I don't know. So I'm happy about it. And what's white folks music anyway? Music is music, you understand? Talent is talent. But yes, I heard it in my head. Like, it was like Bob Proctor, what, like, literally, it was like how he used to be like, if I want to be free, I gotta be me. I heard it just as loud, and I was like, oh my God, Bob. Well, thank you for giving me that download. It was something else I want to tell y'all about that's crazy. Oh, I want to tell y'all about disassociation. I didn't even know what this word meant, but now I get it. So disassociation, they say sometimes when you go through something so traumatic, you will disassociate from it. You might not remember the specifics of it or something like that. And so, although I feel like I went through the stages of grief with my parents and stuff passing away, and my brother and all that, but for whatever reason, and this is no joke, I can't remember when they passed away, the date. And typically, I feel like that's something people hold on to, like, to know that my mom or my dad passed away exactly at 8 p.m. I don't remember when they passed. I remember like a little bit of the year, but I don't remember when they passed. I don't remember the month. I don't remember the day. And I said, ooh, that must be what disassociation, what that is. When something so traumatic happened to you, you disassociate from the event. Your brain, I don't know, some kind of way your brain will do that, to, I guess, to protect you. That's what they say. But I'm not traumatized for it. I mean, not for it, but I'm not traumatized about it right now, not anymore. I've come to accept it. And I understand it's just a part of life. And believe it or not, as I've been on my healing journey, I feel closer to my parents and my brother now than I ever did when they were alive. So that spiritual connection, that's real. Energy is real. Like I be smelling my dad, his cigarettes. I mean, it'd be crazy stuff that be happening, and I feel them. So that's what let me know the spiritual world is real. It's real, because there's no way I could feel closer to them now than I did when they were in human form. But anyway, yeah, that was something I wanted to share with y'all. Like that disassociation, that's a real thing. Because I'm like, how the hell I don't even know when the day that they passed. I literally like don't know. I would have to. No, I can't even look up the funeral papers because I don't think they got when they passed. They just got when they were buried and stuff. But ain't that strange how your brain do stuff like that? And these are significant people in my life, but I literally don't. I'll have to do some research to try to maybe ask somebody. I was like, oh my God. But that just let you know. So that means trauma do be held deep down. It be pushed down your psyche and you don't be knowing. Or a traumatizing event and how your brain make you react to it. That's crazy. But yeah, I literally do feel closer to them now than ever. So yeah, that was something else I was going to talk to you about, that damn dissociations. I'm like, how I don't know the date that they passed away. Maybe that was a protective mechanism for my brain. And it was something else. I wrote it down. Oh, this is the other thing I was going to share with y'all. I don't know why this came across my mind, but y'all know when you hear pastors and stuff say this, they be like, your latter day, what they say? Your latter days will be greater than your former days. For whatever reason that came across my mind, I'm like, what do that mean? Like, what do you mean exactly? Because this is what I noticed, and I don't know if y'all noticed this, but people, as you on your healing journey, your spiritual journey, and you asking God to heal you and get renewed in your mind so you can shift, and evolve as a person, it'll tear your life up. It's going to tear your life up. And so, and when you're in the thick of that, man, they be looking like, what you mean, Pastor? My latter days gonna be greater than my former days. No, I want the past back. But and I guess the reason your life get kind of turned upside down when you on this journey is because whatever you was doing prior to being renewed or asking God to heal you and renewing your mind, some kind of way you were not living life in alignment with your truth. And so in order to get in alignment with your truth, your life is the old's gonna get blown up. So then you can be every move you make and everything you do going forward is gonna be having the root, the base, the rock that is being done is the rock is God. Like so like every decision you make, every job you go, every person you date, everything that you're doing will be God some kind of ways infusing that thing, that decision making. And so when that thought came in my mind, when the pastors be saying that, like my latter days would be greater than my former days, even though it don't seem like it, when you in the process of your transformation, what God put on my heart is that actually that's true, but you just got to be patient so it can play out. That's what he said. He said you got to be patient so it can play out, because he said now even though during your transformation life can look a little shaky, but he said if just in general you are either, how did he put it? You either growing, anything that's not growing is dying. So even though in the outside world it might look like you look stagnant, you looking like your life is looking real shitty right now. What you mean? It don't look like your latter days is gonna be greater than your former days. But actually it will, because if you evolving as a person, even though it might not be evident on your external just yet, but if you're evolving in your consciousness, you're growing in your perception, you're becoming more self-aware, more self-actualized. Internal growth, the byproduct of that is that eventually it's going to spill out. It's going to spill out into your 3D reality, but the change is happening internally first. So in case anybody feel like life is shitty, life is not fair, why? Look, you just just stay with it and stay encouraged, whatever you're doing, however you're trying to transform, whatever pivots is making you have to make in the meantime. When you trying to let go of the old and transform and evolve as a person, the old, you will have to let the past go. And so some of the things that you were doing, some of the careers you might have had, the people you was surrounding yourself with, if they are not in alignment with where you're going and the transformation and who you are evolving into, sometimes those things will fall away. And then that between period, that period where you are doing the inner work and the transformation, it's going to look a little messy. But either way, when the pastors be saying that your latter days will be greater than your former days, even if it don't look like that in the 3D world, I'm learning that that's where faith come in at. And instead of being so 3D based, where it's like I gotta see it before I believe it, you have to believe it and just have faith and know. If you transforming and evolving on an internal level, it's inevitable. Eventually, it's gonna show. And so that statement is true. Your latter days are it's got to be, because that's just like almost like a law, like not a law, but you know what I mean? It's like it's inevitable. It's just like 2 + 2 is 4. No matter how you look at it, 2 + 2 is 4, right? So just be patient with yourself and stay encouraged, and don't let nothing make you want to give up. And if you're around people that's got you feeling like you should give up or speaking defeat over your life and what you're doing and the internal work that you're doing and how you are trying to evolve as a person, that's probably somebody you need to question and whether you should be around them. Because some people do that, and it's unintentional sometimes. Because people used to the old you, they used to you, that you back there. But sometimes God will call for you to transform and evolve as a person internally. And it might blow up your life a little bit. But that's just the way that goes, because you're realigning to a new timeline, a higher version of yourself. And eventually it'll be evident on the external world. But either way, don't let nobody rush you, or don't let nobody make you feel down because it's not happening fast enough for them. I mean, that's why it's important to know who you are, so you won't need external validation to know that you're on the right path, and that's important. But just trust the process. And I'm sharing it with y'all because this is stuff that I'm working through too. You got to trust the process, and you just got to know. You got to have an inner knowing. Like, yeah, I know I'm doing the right thing. This was necessary, because you are supposed to be evolving. And evolution, it starts off in the spirit and your consciousness first. Evolution, the epitome of evolution ain't meaning you got more things. No, you need to be transforming internally first, typically. And as you work on yourself internally, the external, it'll reflect externally, because that's just the way, as within, so without. That's just the way it goes. So be patient with yourself, and don't give up and start thinking all negative and pessimistic just because it ain't happening fast enough for you to receive some type of praise from people that's around you. Nah, it might not. You just hang on in there. So God put it on my heart to share with y'all, and to share with y'all what Bob Proctor's quote was, and what he used to always say: if you want to be free, you got to be you. If I want to be free, I got to be me. So just remember that, man. Because what's the alternative? What is the alternative? Is there an alternative? Not to me. So I love y'all. And I'm going to let y'all go. And I'm going to link them songs up in the description box. And yeah, hopefully y'all have a chance to listen to them, because they definitely some bangers. Well, I'm looking all sleepy. Crusty. Anyway. Is there anything else? I'm just double checking, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. No, I think that was it. Y'all. So I might be back when I get up and get myself together. Go put my hair wrap on. But hopefully something I shared was helpful. Just remember, be yourself. Be yourself. And if you can't quite do that, just heal your mindset and have the ask God to work with you so you can be who He created you to be. Okay? I love y'all. Cheers. Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye.